What's good, everybody? It's the Clown with Cap show. The NBA is back. It's been back for a while, but it's really a different story, right? Because we have to understand dealing with our society, dealing with coronavirus, and them not having fans, it's a little different, right? I mean, if I was an NBA player and I'm used to playing in front of thousands of people, and yet there's no fans except digital, to me, it's really different. I mean, we're seeing it with our society. It's becoming a lot different, but I can't wait to get the fans back, and I mean that. Eventually, we will get back to normal, and I can't wait. But starting with the Los Angeles Lakers, we have to realize LeBron James, okay? And a lot of people give disrespect to LeBron James. And to me, I don't understand why. Especially a lot of people in the media today, definitely dealing with politics and politicians, they like to throw LeBron James under the bus. And I'm thinking, why? Why do they like to do that? What does LeBron James do? It's like some of the people forgot that LeBron James opened a school for the youth. He opened a school for the inner kids to get better education, to get a better life in the future. That's what LeBron did. But yet so many people hate on LeBron. And I don't understand it. Why? Why do a lot of people hate on LeBron? I don't know. It's something we'll never know, obviously. And I think a lot of it comes from, well, he gets compared to Jordan. Jordan this, Jordan that. Why? I don't like the comparisons. That's fine. Obviously they're different athletes. They're different animals. They're different breeds, obviously, yes, and I've said on record 100%, MJ is the best basketball player ever, okay? To close out a game, no doubt, but, LeBron James, his IQ to the game is one of the best that we've ever seen in any basketball player ever, dude. It is LeBron James. LeBron this year in the playoffs right now, he has 2 triple-doubles and 5 double-doubles for the Lakers right now, and we saw what they did. They beat the Blazers, they lost game 1 against the Blazers, then they won 4 straight. Then they played the Houston Rockets, lost game 1, and then won 4 straight after that. So obviously LeBron and the Lakers, they like to adapt to the team, who they're playing, what do they need to do better, But for the Lakers, I would say obviously this year, I've said it over and over that they will win NBA Finals and LeBron James will win NBA Finals MVP. But moving forward for the Lakers, they definitely have to add a couple more pieces. I'm saying in the next coming years in 2021, 2022, 2023, they need some extra pieces for LeBron. I want to see different scores come in for LeBron. Obviously, yes, they got J.R. Smith back, a.k.a. Mr. Henny. Yes, Kyle Kuzma, Rondo. Obviously, Rondo's towards the end of his career, but still, Rondo's really producing a lot. They got that Alex Cat from Texas A&M. We saw the block against Harden. That was a great play, momentum changer. But I love what LeBron's doing. Obviously, Dwight Howard and AD. AD and LeBron, the best iconic duo in sports right now, definitely in basketball. And I love what they're doing, and obviously what LeBron's doing right now to the Lakers, it's saying, look, no matter who steps on this court, we're going to give it our all. And we saw what LeBron James did to Harden and Westbrook. Really embarrassed them. Really was like, I'm the man, I'm the alpha male, and this is my territory. If we were Lions, LeBron would be the king of the jungle. Okay? And it makes sense right now, but it is really designed right now for the Lakers to win it. Now, let's say worst comes to worst and LeBron James does not win it this year, which is highly unlikely. I think LeBron James 100% will win. He's dealt with adversity throughout his career, and I don't have any problems with what they're going on right now. They're just waiting for the Clippers and Nuggets. And speaking of the Clippers and Nuggets, I do agree with Stephen A. Smith. Kawhi Leonard's legacy is on the line right now. If they lose to the Nuggets right now, it's just like, is Kawhi the superstar that a lot of people claim to be? It's funny because a lot of people forgot Kawhi back in 2013 against LeBron and the Heat. He missed a free throw that really would have won the game. Him and Manu Ginobili in Game 6. And they must have forgot that. And that's what really led the comeback. LeBron hit a 3, then Chris Bosh made that amazing rebound, then Ray Allen. Yes, we could say he saved LeBron James' legacy. Okay, I'll agree with you on that, but it all added up because Manu Ginobili and Kawhi missed the free throw. Okay? But Kawhi 100%. Obviously the Nuggets, they're young, dude. They are super young. They got Michael Porter Jr., great scorer. Jamal Murray. They got Gary Harris from Indiana. Shout out to Gary Harris one time. Like I said, Indiana, we breed great basketball players. That's what we do. That's what we're known for. I love it, dude. Paul Millsap. They got some good players. Obviously not superstars like LeBron James, but they do. They got good chemistry, and the Nuggets are no joke. They can definitely beat the Clippers tonight, and I think it's very possible. You know, the Clippers, they got Paul George, Kawhi, Lou Williams, Patrick Beverley. I love Patrick Beverley simply because he plays with heart and passion. You know, he's a cat that could have played in the 80s and 90s, okay? You know, not too many NBA players today could have played in the 80s and 90s, bro. Let's be 100% honest here. You know, let's be straight up. Let's be straight up. They could not make it. You know, Paul George coming from Indiana Pacers, it was really a sad story. I don't think Paul George is the same player when he was in Indy. You know, I really don't. You know, we're seeing a different type of Paul George. Doesn't really play great defense. But Kawhi, it's right now, it's like, you know, Kawhi, what's it going to be? You know, what's it going to be? Are the Clippers going to make it? Because it's funny. At the beginning of the season, they said, well, the Clippers are the team to beat. You know, the Clippers are going to beat the Lakers in the playoffs. And right now, it's looking like the Clippers might not even make it to the Lakers. You know, isn't that crazy? Am I out of line for this? You know, I think it's insane. I really do, but for LeBron and the Lakers right now, like I said, they're destined to win 100% with everything that's gone this year. Rest in peace to the great Kobe Bryant. After, you know, when Kobe died the day after LeBron broke his scoring record, I can't believe it. You know, it's one of them things where it's just like, I know there's so many conspiracy theories. Look, you know, I do believe everything happens for a reason on earth, no matter if it's good or bad. You know, I do believe that eventually, but it's crazy everything that played out in this situation. But for the Lakers, they are designed to win it this year. You know, there's no excuses, and I think LeBron James needs to for his legacy. You know, I don't think he wants to lose another NBA Finals again. You know, he needs this fourth ring so bad, and I think this is the year for LeBron James to do it. No doubt. Then we got the Heat versus the Celtics. Game 1, baby. The two hot teams, really. Obviously, Miami Heat's one of the hottest teams right now. They got Jimmy Butler. They got Joe Crowder. They got Dragic. They got a lot of good players. Crowder. They got good shooters. And we have to understand, the Miami Heat, they love to shoot the three-point shot. You know, and I've learned from this team, look, they live and die from the three, kind of like Golden State Warriors a couple of years ago, you know, with Curry and Klay Thompson and those guys. It's similar to that. They're shooting 39% from three right now, you know, which is crazy, dude. You know, when you're shooting 39% from the field, dude, you're doing something right. Definitely three-pointers. So I love where they're going. Miami Heat definitely 100% coming into this series against the Celtics. They definitely are dangerous. They are the hotter team right now, no doubt. You know, they are the hotter team. The Celtics went 7 games with the Raptors, which should have never even made it to 7 games. They should have made it to 6 tops. You know, it's really disappointed the way they handled that, the Celtics. But look, dude, I think the Celtics are better coached. They really are. I do believe that, but they're two great hot teams coming in, dude. You know, in the Celtics, they're young. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and they got Kemba. They got a lot of great young players coming in. Not the biggest size team, though. You know, and I think, you know, we're seeing that. We saw against the Lakers and the Rockets what happened when the Rockets try to go small ball against the Lakers. It just doesn't work. You know, you got to have a couple big men still in the NBA today. I get it. You know, we're going more towards let's shoot the three. Let's just shoot it at will. But I feel like, look, dude, you know, at some point you got to have a big guy in basketball to get you rebounds, to do all the dirty work. You know, and Anthony Davis is that guy. You know, not only that, Anthony Davis can shoot. He can shoot. He can create. He's kind of like a finesse big man. And I do, for the Lakers, going back to the Lakers, I want to see more of Dwight Howard. In Dwight Howard's career, I think, you know, if he had a different mentality coming in, he could have been one of the best big men ever. He could have honestly been better than Shaq, which is crazy to say, but no, he never will now, right? Because I believe it's his mindset. It's his whole mindset going in, and I feel like Dwight Howard thinks it's kind of just like a little game or kind of not really serious, kind of like a joke a little bit. You know, it's like a joke, and a lot of people laugh, some don't. You know, Dwight Howard, to me, I think he was really a joke to me, but I think Dwight Howard with LeBron, I think for the Lakers long term, they need to stick with Dwight. You know, stick with Dwight and AD. I think Dwight will really learn a lot from LeBron. You know, for real. You know, he wouldn't. It bothers me to see players not wanting to play with LeBron James. I can't believe that. Can you believe Kyrie was like, LeBron, gone, I'm the man. And then he realized, look, oh man, what really happened with that? So to me, it was just like all completely gone for me. So with LeBron being like that, I just can't believe it, dude. They just kind of like gave up on him. They were just like, LeBron, that's it. That's that. And you're gone. To me, and I'm thinking, why would Kyrie want to do that? Why? Why would Kyrie not want to play with LeBron? I don't understand that. I really don't. But going back to the Celtics-Raptors series, look, I really think it was in and out, but like I said, dealing with the Celtics, should have never went to 7 games, but Celtics Heat now, it's going to be a great series. I do believe it'll go 7 games. We're not going to see a sweep here. If we saw a sweep, it'd be crazy. I would not, to the sports bettors out there, do not bet on a sweep. No whatsoever. I think long-term here, it's definitely going 7. Long-term meaning a couple weeks. It's going 7 games. No doubt about it. Miami Heat's the hottest team in the NBA right now. We can say that. They are the hottest team in the NBA, and it's ironic. When the Lakers played the Blazers were the hottest team in the NBA, right? With Damian Lillard, obviously. And speaking of Damian Lillard, he's one of the most underrated players in the NBA and has been for the past 5 years. To me, I can't believe it. I can't believe they wrote off Damian Lillard year after year after year, dude. Damian Lillard, to me, he's a top 3 point guard in the NBA today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Damian Lillard deserves respect. He deserves that. To me, he's earned it. Coming from a small college, a lot of people didn't even know who Damian Lillard was, until he started hitting game winners on people. And then they were like, who is this guy? Who is number 0 here? Making him look really dumb. Okay? Damian Lillard, hats off to you. Like I said, he's my top 3 point guards. He's that 100%. I mean, right now in the NBA, he's top 5 player right now in the NBA. Top 5 player. No doubt about it. Damian Lillard is in the top 5, dude. He's got to be. No answer buts about it, dude. But the Nuggets Clippers series, going back to this one, dude. Game 7, to me, it really boils down to who's going to have the less turnovers of the game. Who's going to have the less turnovers of the game? Who's going to make the big shots? To me, I can't believe it with the Clippers. All the hype they had this year coming in, and then all of a sudden they're on the brisk of losing and not even playing the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy to think, dude? To me, I don't believe it. I really don't. It's just one of them things. But like I said, Kawhi, this is right here, legacy time here. If Kawhi wants to go down as one of the greats, go down to the Hall of Famer, you got to win this game. No excuses at all. And obviously, speaking of the Lakers, I know I've talked about the Lakers a lot, but look, dude, I'm telling you, the Lakers right now, they're in a great spot. They're looking at this and they're saying, look, what are the matchups going to look like? Obviously, the Nuggets have a couple big men, but they're still kind of similar play small ball. But the Clippers, dude, to me, it's just like, with Paul George and Kawhi, I don't see them really matching. We saw Paul George and Westbrook. That didn't work out. We see these superstars get together. Westbrook and Harden, they get together. And we're seeing it right now that it's not working out. We see these over and over again where these superstar scorers, Westbrook and Harden, they can score at will, but for some reason they're not winning the big games. Why is that? I think the chemistry and really playing years like an experience of not together. You have to understand, Westbrook and Harden, they haven't played together for, that many years, dude. Really. It's just like jumping into open waters. You don't know really what's under that water until you go under. But for me, it's crazy, overall. But like I said, my prediction is the LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers to win 2020 NBA Finals, baby. I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. And LeBron James will win NBA Finals MVP. No doubt about it. This is LeBron James' year. This will be his 4th ring, and the future is bright for the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA and LeBron James. Let's go!